Hey guys, this is Loopy Prices coming to you for another AMC video. Uh, Before I forget, I am not a financial advisor, and this is for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes as well. Today was a crazy day, another crazy day, and it was not a great day. Let's just put it that way. I get it. I feel for you. If you have shares of AMC, I do. I definitely have shares. And then honestly, now you see tons of bullish or tons of bearish videos coming out saying how it's a dead duck and how it's a dead cat and uh, but I'm coming out and making this video and going over the things that I see and what I still am very bullish and what I see that is bearish. I'm just being very blunt about everything. What we see today, we're at the 30, we closed today at 33.94. I'm happy, and this is one thing, it's sad, but I'm happy that we hit our SSR. It triggered the SSR. That is a good sign. I really like that. But sometimes there's worse days when we do have the SSR triggered on. So let some people are a little bit biased onto that. We can see I don't really want to get too much in time onto the daily chart, but we can see the chart here. It was not a great day. But let's face it, it was not a great day in the market completely at all. We've seen the federal chair had came out and talked about some bad news, and this really triggered the market in a bad way. For the AMC, the only positive thing on the daily chart I am seeing here is it is giving me a trigger on a buy. It is saying that it is a bullish trend, and we have a 92 candles. This is a great sign. We're at a 67% on a buy signal. Now, I have seen it going up to 100% buy signal, and it does move up. So I am taking its word onto the trigger. Now, we can see on the chart too, on the long term, it is still in the sell signal. Not a great sign. I did look at the daily chart. Now, the daily chart is something interesting, and I have gone back into the May time spot. And why I did that is I've seen something a little bit interesting, and why I'm putting this in there is because right now, this is the daily chart we are seeing, and I know everyone doesn't want to see this because, it was such a bloodbath today, but we gotta, what it is what it is. We gotta go and we gotta see what are we going to do in the future. And what I am seeing so far, the volume is very low. And what I'm seeing in here too, that the money flow is very low as well. And it is starting to have a lower trend. But the lower trend could start moving back up. What I'm getting out of this could be the bottom. We could see more more bearish days. And why I'm saying that is it's 7 candle, the daily 7. And why I'm bringing out daily 7 candle is because when we have that bottom 9, like it is right here, that makes a very solid signal. And I shouldn't say very solid, but it makes a really good signal that it's gotten to its end of the trend on the bottom. And I see right in here, it moved up. As soon as it got to that 9 candle, it moved up and it started going back down. So we are at the 7 candle. So it could be tomorrow, Wednesday, we could see it being red. Thursday, we could still see it being red. But on Friday, if Friday starts coming back into the green, that is a great sign, because majority of the time, 95% of the time, if Friday is a green day, that will move it on to a Monday. So I'm looking at that as a great sign. I'm still buying into this dip, and that is why I'm still bullish. If you don't believe, I'm still buying in this, and it's such a bloodbath. I don't know why I'm even doing that. I'm thinking has to be coming up soon. And another thing, if you see, the volume is very low, but the money flow is really low too. We go back into May, and this is where I was trying to go. I got sort of sidetracked. Sorry about that. I get a little sidetracked on things. When we see it had 6 negative candles, very similar. We're on our 7th negative candle. And you see the volume very low. Again, yeah, get away. And you see the money flow is low as well. And it's starting to move back up. Up here too, it's starting to move back up as well. You can sort of have a see on that. Excuse me. We can zoom in a little bit more. I'll try to get you a little bit, because it's a little bit harder to see on that. But that right here is the money flow is starting to move up, and it's starting to move. It's gotten to a solid point. And what this -7 candle, that I could see us getting into a negative day tomorrow. And I know a lot of people are probably going to say, oh, you're just making FUD, you're making bad news. I'm just expecting the worst. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping we go up. But keep in mind what's happened today. It's going to probably trend over tomorrow. And we are getting on the daily chart a buy signal as well, and a bullish sign of a 18 candles. Now that's where I see us going. I think we are still in this stage right in here, back in May. But now we can go to the 4-hour chart. I like the 4-hour chart. It gives us a little bit more details, and it gives us a little bit like where we're at. The 4-hour chart, it is giving us a green sign right here saying it thinks we're going to be moving the trend in a different way. That is a good sign, because that means what it's believing to have is we got to the bottom of AMC, where it thinks it's at the bottom. The 9 candle was right here. It was following the 9 candle until today, and it broke that 9 candle, came back down here, and now we are at this location. So the money flow is still very low. There's not much money going into AMC. There's not that much volume going into AMC either. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because we want to have volume, but we don't want to have volume when it's flying down. We want to have volume when it's going up. Of course, we want everything to go up. You know, that's what we are. We want up. So we can see the other thing. This is interesting. For me, I am sort of curious on why, excuse me, why we are having the 5.4 million shares that have been out there. And this is one thing that I have not seen on any AMC videos. They were talking about this, but yesterday we were at 3.9 days to cover. So 3.9 days to cover. Now we're at 4.3 days to cover. We are increasing the days to cover. And that was something that's very strange to me, and I'm trying to understand. Why would we be increasing the days to cover when they are not showing that they're borrowing shares? They're not buying shares. That's what they're showing. We can see in here that they're not buying any shorts. But why would the days cover increase? So it tells me that they're doing something in the background. We don't know what they're doing because they must be buying more shares to borrow because that is increasing the days to cover. The days to cover is increasing. So this is a very interesting thing. So when people are saying, I keep on hearing people saying, "Oh yeah, this is a dead cat. There, there's no shorts squeeze going to happen." And I heard one guy on a YouTube video, he was talking about how it's going to not be there. The only way a short squeeze is going to happen if the short squeeze happens. Well, that makes no sense. Why would a short squeeze happen? The only way to happen it is if it happens. Oh, wow. Wow, this is making no sense onto. I don't get it. Um, but they don't go on to why they're telling you that. They just basically, yeah, it's going down. Well, okay, cool, it's going down. Why is your saying it's going to go down? Well, you're just saying it because it's happening right now. That's not a prediction. It's just basically you're coming out just basically saying, hey, you lost a lot of money. Sucks to be you. Listen to me. I'm rambling on. So to me, I'm waiting for the borrowing to go up. We can see the borrowing, if the borrow starts happening going up, and we see the days to cover going up, this is a storm that's going to happen. The dark pool is starting to dive down. That's really strange to me. Um, And then after that, we are seeing the failure to deliver. Oh, where is this? The failure to deliver is still, I'm not catching on why it's so high. Um, this is higher than any other stocks out there. Let's take a look on who is buying into AMC. This would probably be, I would think, this would be Friday last week. I would assume there'll be reports from Friday, and we see oh, one person or 19 shares. I don't 19 shares, $1,000 on this company here. So that to me is just one person. Let's take a look at sells. How many people are selling onto this? How many people are selling? And we have none. So I'm thinking this would be Friday that they would be reporting, telling you what's happening, what their position is. So Friday, that was a mass murderer day, I would say, and we see that um, people are in these hedge funds are still very bullish. Again, don't listen to these uh, YouTube stations that are just saying, well, it's bad because of this, and they don't have nothing out there. I hate that. You have to explain to me why you say it's bad. just because you had a red day today and then you come out in that video and explain why it was bad, that's a pretty crappy person to me. I think they're crappy. And I don't really like people just, let's come out and let's feed your bad day onto, and I'll tell you why you did such a crappy job. Um, if you like this, definitely subscribe and do a thumbs up, all that good stuff. And please put it down on the comments that apes are holding. I'd love to see that, and I am still buying. I am still buying, and I'd love to buy even more. I might even buy more tomorrow, and I'll just keep on buying because I believe this is going to go up, and I think the shorts are pretty much screwed, and I think that we apes have something going on, and they're not telling us something because, of course, they are going to lose a lot of money. Uh, Pretty much this is it. I always have a terrible time ending the videos. Definitely subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know the whole drill. Peace out.